Hello, my lovely people of the world. If you are new, my name is Brunellesp. For everyone else, thank you. Welcome back. I do appreciate the time it takes for you to watch our videos, especially as you support the channel. So, Makeup Revolution, I've got a little umbrella brand called Relove, and they're going back to the old days, back to the times when things were cheap. Yeah, because when Makeup Revolution started, or Revolution Beauty I should call it, when they started, it was cheap. £3, £4 eyeshadow palettes. They don't do concealers. They also don't have, as far as I was aware, lip pencils, and they also don't have actual lipsticks. They've got lip glosses and so on, but not lipsticks. There is something else that they don't have. Bronzer, I'm not too sure about that. I can't remember. I don't think they've got it as well. But I've bought as much as possible to try and create as much of a full face as possible. Now, full declaration. Okay, confession time. I'm going to be real quick about the confession as well, so don't go away. The eyebrow. This, they've got eyebrow products. These are in powder formats, and this is in dark. Unfortunately for me, in normal daylight, I looked at the eyebrow stuff. I've got extremely oily skin. So that means that even the eyebrow area can actually get oily. So having a powder format of something is not a bad idea. It really sets it in place. But this one, to actually shape my eyebrows with, it just was off. The darker shade was a little bit off. Actually came up a little bit grey, even though it was cool toned. And it was just no. The little brush that comes with it, which is tiny. This one here is lovely. Very handy, especially if you're traveling, okay? But no, let's forget this. Okay, enough chatting. We're gonna go with the first product, which is Mama Baba Boom. Since I said I was oily, we are going with this. Not close and personal. Come on, camera. This is the Revolution, or I should say, Revolution Super Matte Primer. The only bit of writing that you can see is this one. If I turn it around, you can't see it. Check beep, because it is so tiny and it's just, yeah. The range is cruelty-free and vegan, by the way, or at least this one is. So we're going to see what the consistency is like. This one, I think, is £4 as well. And I'm just going to spray this, put this in the back of my, oh, okay. So it's like a gel lac format. And I'm just going to apply that over my face to see if it mattifies. It's meant to help mattify everything and smooth your skin. So as you can see, I've got a shine on my nose, so I'm going to try it and see if I can see a difference. It's scented, definitely scented. If you don't like anything with perfumes, forget about it. So there we have it. So I can see a difference on the skin. It's almost like a cooling effect, actually. But this is definitely one where you will have to leave it to dry. But it's not bad. They don't have an eye base, so I'm using P. Louise Eye Base Rumour number 5, which is a little bit brighter than my usual one, but you know, whatever. We're just gonna use this to neutralize everything, so it's all the same color, and hopefully make the color pop later on. Moving on to the next item, eyeshadows. Now I have got 3 options here. These cost £3 each. Okay, so the one I've decided to use is this, which is Empower. And of course, it's got some soft pinks and all that. That's what I'm feeling. You guys know I love these kind of shades, burgundies, pinks, and so on. But again, it's got this kind of this eyeshadow here, which is a matte eyeshadow, which is useless for me. Let's just call it that. It's no good. So I'm just going to do a quick, a few kind of swatches to see what I like. I'm just going to start off with the matte shade. Let's go. Let's see if you can see any color. That's not bad. And next shade, again, not bad. This is more of a neutral shade. And then you got the little bright, which is not bad. So they do come up on the skin. I think these ones you'll have to pack them you know, pack them and then build them up. I'm going for the shimmer shade, the only shimmer shade in here. Well, the other one's got a little bit of shimmer, but it's more like a creamy shimmer. So they're a bit all over the place, but yeah. I can't see that I'm looking at this and thinking, wow, the shimmer is a bit here lackluster. So on swatches, no, I'm gonna go for this shade here, and hopefully it will work out, and it won't be too ashy. Let's hope. If I can find my little mirror. This mirror was from Shein. So I'm just going to pack that into my crease line. Okay. Oh, actually, it does come up deeper on the skin. Okay. All right. I'll have to eat my words. Eat my words. Not bad at all. Okay. So though it came up a little bit, actually a little bit darker than what I was expecting one from when you look at the palette, and it still shows on the skin. It's not quite where I would want it. I would want it slightly deeper, but it's a positive. And if you're a shade or two lighter, or if you're at least a shade lighter than me, it's going to show a lot more on your skin. Blending, not so great, needs a bit more effort, but actually packing it in, then it's a lot easier. Okay, we are moving on to the deeper shade, this one here. And again, seeing as how packing the color in seems to be the best way to go, although this color is a little bit more kind of orange, it has a touch of orange to it and a touch of red. I would have preferred it to be a slightly more deeper purple or more burgundy, but I'm just tapping it in to build the color. There's not much fallout. I'm gonna see how much of it comes out. I'm just gonna concentrate that on the outer corner of the eye. Okay, so you can see, not bad. I'm just going to pack that first, try and build a bit more color. So you can see I've built the color, but it does need a lot of building the color. As soon as you start blending it, you lose the intensity really, really quickly. And then you literally have to blend away and then pack, blend, pack, blend, pack, blend, pack. So it's, yeah, I'm not too sure if I'm a fan of this, but I'm going to go for the shimmer shade now. I'm going to try it first of all with a dry brush to see if I can get any product. And we're going for this, of course. Ooh. This is not great. It's grainy. It's, yeah, this, let me try it with a brush instead. Let's see. Brush, I meant of course a wet brush, so just gonna spray that and see if it makes any difference. Yeah, bit of a difference, but the formula is still sort of grainy. Bits and sections of it come off the eye as soon as you go over. Yeah, it's not a smooth formula at all. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be, considering it's £3, but it did say it was affordable products at a high enough quality. Yeah, so this is not really doing it. Let me try it with the finger as usual. Let's see. No, not really making any difference. So these, I'm gonna move on to foundation, but before that, I'm sorry, but this is an absolute no for me. It's a no. The mattes take more effort, but the shimmers, the worst of the lot. Bits were coming off, and if I come a bit closer and close my eyes, you can see they come in clumps, and it's a mess. We're going to move on to foundation, which is actually the one that I'm really excited about. This is more of a serum foundation. So it says here, fall in love with affordable beauty, blah, blah, blah. Create a silky, breathable base with the Relove Super Serum Foundation. in 15 skin shades, or my friend decided it doesn't want to see that anymore, which is really weird. But it comes in 15 shades. I had to get 2 different shades because I have a shade here. I'm more of a yellow golden undertone, and for yellow and golden undertone, for me, they just went as far as 12.5, which is this one, which is clearly too light for me. And then it jumps, it's got different undertones, from, you know, olive undertone, red undertone, I believe, and others. It jumps to the next one, which has got warm undertone, which I had to then go for, is this one, 18, F18. And try and see if I can get a good mix of the two. And it's also got a pipette as well. And how much do you get in here? 12 months, cruelty free, and you get weird. You get 25 ml for £5. 25 ml. So I've got the pipette. Oh God. Try and see if I can blend. So it's a runny foundation. Oh my God, just dropped it. That's quite dark, so let me try and just do one little drop. Hopefully this won't go turn into a right mess. Right, so I just dropped an amount here. I don't even know if this is going to work. It's going to be the right combination. Nah, that's not right. I mean, that's just a bit off. Oh lordy, undertone. I don't know. I mean, it's looking a bit messy, but we'll do the best we can. Okay, so far I've not put this on my face. I've looked at it in normal daylight. It's just, it's like a peachy undertone. When you've got golden undertone or yellow undertone and you want to go for peach, it's never going to turn out right. I've got to step out the house with it. This is a fail for me. Let me just give you some swatches against my neck, which I can then wipe off. And my neck is actually lighter. You can see how light that is. So that's a no. And then you can see this one is the one with the warm undertone, because the others have got completely different undertone. And you can see, and I don't know that I would call this a warm undertone at all. Look at that. They're so far apart that I can't even blend in them. They can't go anywhere near something that will look decent on my face. So I'm sorry. Again, this is a fail. This is not turning out well at all, but I'm just being honest. Maybe it might work for others, but so far, the primer is not too bad so far. So I'm just going to wipe this and I'm going to apply a normal foundation that I know is going to go with my skin, because I'm sorry, I can't step out with a foundation that's so wrong for my skin. So back in a moment, I'm just going to put my foundation off camera. Okay, I'm going to set under my eyes first of all with this, which is the powder, and I'm looking at the powder and it's meant to be translucent, but translucent with dark skins, not quite the same. We tend to end up looking a bit like a Casper. Okay, and who wants that? So I'm just going to try first of all the powder on my skin, back of my hand. This is okay. This powder is turning out to be more pink, slightly pink. So this is really not a good thing. So let's see if I can bring some out, and then I can show you. Yeah, this is pink. This is not going to work. Pink powder. Kind of tap that there, rub it in. I've had to rub that onto the foundation. That's not bad actually, if you were to rub it into the skin. Let's see. But even when you rub it, you're really going to have to then really blend that in order for it not to be so, leave that cast on the skin. And that's, yeah, that, I don't necessarily trust that powder. So, yeah, let's set it with my normal stuff. Honestly, this is really not what I was planning at all. But we have still got a few other items here, including the lip gloss here to try it out, and the mascara as well. So right now I've got the Huda Beauty powder in Kunafa. Yeah, so we are not going to be using the HD Super Matte powder, which has got a pink tinge to it. You can rub it in and it can be a lot less, you know, it won't show so much. But with my dark skin and that pink powder, we're not even going to bother. If I was staying at home and I wasn't going anywhere, I actually I'll be willing to do these things, but no, not happening. So that's that one. Now I'm just going to try the eyeliner before I then do the bottom end of my eyes, and this is the Slick Flake, of course, as I said. This is the actual liner itself. Okay. So you can do a thin line. The end is a little bit too kind of hard. I mean, I like the fact that it's pitch black. But I'd actually prefer the felt tip to be a little bit more flexible. Not too soft, but just flexible enough, because otherwise you'll have to go back and forth. And then try and see if I can do a wing liner. So ooh, for doing the actual wing liner, that's not bad at the end. Just point it a little bit. Ooh, that's not bad. Okay, that's not bad, especially for doing your little flick liner. This works. Okay, so we're going to move on, but before that, I'll let you know what's on my face, because I always forget. Set my face up with MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in a Dark Deep, which is this one here. Voila. And it's natural. So it says, I don't know how makeup can be natural, but hey, good luck. And then I'll set it up with the bronzer. Now, if you know me, you know which one. It starts with Charlotte and ends with Tilbury at number 4, bronzer. Okay, so that's that. Now, mascara, we are going, I've done it in one eye, and we're showing you a Power Lash Volume Mascara. Disagree. I've done it, I've gone through 2 coats, and there is no volume. Now, granted, I've got short eyelashes, but I can't see any volume. But I'll do it in front of you so you see. This is what the brush looks like. So again, I prefer the brush which is really tapered and much thinner, but you can see, yeah. The good thing about it is it doesn't bring out too much product and it's not too clumpy, so that's fine. But just going by just the bottom lashes, if I don't make a mess of it, which I normally do. Yeah, here you go. I've just gone and put dots all over. But you can see it doesn't really do anything mascara wise. I can't. Right, we're going to move on to highlighter. Woo, look at the pigment on that. Now, this one is actually really, really pigmented. This one is a bit scary, so I'm going to have to go really light. This is a highlighter section of this. And you can pick up, look at that. You pick up quite a lot. If they'd had this kind of formula for the shadows, eyeshadows, then it would have been the bee's knees. I would have been singing, ooh wee. Now this is a little bit too golden for me, this one here. So I'm going to go for something a bit lighter. I've got a different highlighter to try. But you can see that the highlighter section in this would work really, really well as eyeshadow. This one is Wishful. I think this is the deepest one. 1 tap. I'm going to go in with 2. And we're just going to hope that I don't go mad with it and go over the top. So, pigmented. Look at that. 2 taps. I just want a hint of it. Oh, yeah. So, that's that. And now we're just going to go for the highlighter, which is this. This is in bronze, super highlight, it's called, in bronze. So really pretty, different formula. There we go. So it's one of those that's much more subtle, so you don't have to worry about going nuts and having it all over your face. Yeah, it does show on the skin. Yeah, it does. It shows a lot more on the skin once you actually apply it with a brush than it does when we initially swatch it. I mean, when I was swatching, I was thinking, oh, there's not much there, but certainly just enough. We are nearly at the end. Final product. Thank you, Lordy. Okay, everything is actually £3, but for the foundation, which was £5. So these ones are called the mini. It's called baby gloss. I've got 3 shades. The first one, I'm just showing you these because I'm not going to be using them. This is called Wonder, which is like a dark brown, and then you got this one, which is like a soft mauvey type or peachy type, and this one is called Sugar. I'm just going to give you some quick swatches so you see what they're like. Ooh, now they are opaque. There's quite a bit of pigment. I'm happy with these ones, and there's enough high gloss. Look, and even this one here. Yeah, there's enough pigment there, and these two go really well together as well. So that's that. The one I'm going for is this, which is called Super, and we're just going to apply that and see just how much pigment comes off of it. Here's to hoping that something else is a positive. Okay, my lovelies, this is my face all done. I'm going to try and be fast because this is a long video. Okay, so let's go through the ones that are really stand out. There's one product that really stands out. That is the lip gloss. The lip glosses are fantastic, opaque, pigmented. You know, they give you enough gloss. They're just gorgeous. Absolutely surprising, fantastic, great. Next one I would say kind of really worked for me as well is that eyeliner. The eyeliner, although it's a little bit stiff, and I would have preferred for the felt tip to be a bit softer, which makes it easier when it glides across your actual eyelid. It actually, that kind of inflexibility really helps in getting a sharp line at the very end when you want to do your flick. It is called a flick liner, so it really has worked for its purpose, and I can't complain. And it's super black as well, so those two are definite yes. What else? The blush combo. The blush is really well pigmented, and if you are deeper than me, then that blush will still show on your skin, which is very good for such a tiny price. It is great. The highlighter part of the blush, a little bit too much for me, and would work really well or as an eyeshadow, or especially on the inner corners to highlight everything. That would be great. The mascara, useless, didn't do anything for me. I'm sorry, no. The eyeshadow palette, absolutely not. I'm sorry, no. You guys, no, too much work. Just I can't, sorry. No, the actual the matte, super matte powder would have been nice because I'm extremely oily. I would have loved to actually apply it, but I'm sorry. Pink, you know, a sort of pinkish you know, powder on my skin, it just does not work, so I have to leave that one alone. The actual foundation serum, which is great for the fact that they're incorporating skincare products because it's got hyaluronic acid in there with you know, makeup, it is a great thing, but unfortunately that the combo of the two, no, there isn't, they don't have my skin shade, not my skin. I've got my own skin. They don't need my skin, do they? They don't have my skin shade. So, and for me, if I have to go and buy 2 or 3 different, you know, 2 or 3 foundations to try and match one. There's no point. It's pointless then. So I think that is everything. The actual matte primer is scented, so if you don't like anything that's scented, then not for you. As I said earlier, I'm not too sure about this one. It's not doing too badly at all, actually, considering that the foundation I used is more slightly radiant, glowy type of foundation, not necessarily for oily skin, but it's a beautiful one that sinks into the skin. So it's not bad. I will use this and finish it up. And I think that's all the products that I use. The highlighter, oh no, the highlighter itself, tell a lie. Highlighter is actually nice if you like highlighters. I'm not a fan of highlighters, but it actually shows, as you saw earlier, if you're doing a swatch, once you apply it on your face, it is there. I have texture on my skin, so I tend not to use highlighters, but whatever, you do you. So overall, is this a successful one? For me personally, when I rant and rave and say, go back to the back, this back, Relove. No. Sorry, too many issues here. I just think maybe they would have been better off maybe reducing the price of the earlier products that they had, the reloaded products and so on. It's products where people have trusted them, people have used it, and people know the quality, rather than creating a whole line that is not quite there. Sorry, I've got runny nose here. Rather than hay fever, rather than creating a whole line, I'm not too sure about that. But you know what? It's up to them. I will continue to buy Makeup Revolution stuff, but these ones are a no for me. I'm sorry, but it's a no. Never going to be on a PR list, am I? I hate hay fever. People, thank you for watching. You stayed this long. If you find this video useful or handy, then leave a comment and click a like before you go. It really does help the channel. And if I've gotten anything, then you know my feelings and thoughts all the way along the video. Thank you. Stay safe.